Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the ABC murders, grabbing some more observations and continuing our Eagle's Eye guide. Today we are covering Chapter 2, aka the second day. So once you get to your apartment, what you want to do is you want to head to the back shelf right here and look at the ABC book right here and make sure you investigate that and make sure you turn it to the inside parts. And after that, you are going to head to the police chief's office. Once you're in here, make sure you look at his medal wall right here. You want to observe the collection of medals, and then you want to observe his certificate, and then his trophy. Very accomplished dude, apparently. So once you do all that, you are going to go behind him, and you should see this map of Lower England. And what you want to do is you want to look at some certain locations. So you want to look for London, and the other one is going to be that city we just came from. I believe it's Andover, I want to say. And make sure you investigate those two thumbtack or push pins, and you should get the map observation out of the way. Then what you want to do is you want to look at the chief, and then you want to hit the Y button to observe him. You want to observe that his phone is off the hook, his cup of tea, as well as all his messy paperwork. So make sure you get all three of those, and then you can actually start to talk to him and get some more achievements. So this is going to be the start of day 2. Once we get to the crime scene, what you want to do is you want to look at the buildings in the background right here. So just above the police officers and all of the Union Jacks, you just want to investigate that. Once you get to here, make sure you get to the shoreline. Then you want to get to the cabanas out on the beach. So these like little one-room houses. And then you want to make sure you get the Victorian houses in the back. Alright, after you do that, head down and then go to the actual crime scene with the dead person, and then you want to investigate her. There's going to be 7 things you need to look for. First thing is her face, then you want to look at the strangle marks on her neck, as well as the key in her hand. Then you want to look at her other hand, I believe. There we go. And then you want to look for the rope on the ground, and you want to look at her feet. However, you have to do that between the feet, like at the lower part of her dress. And the final one, of course, is going to be the ABC book, because, you know, that's the point of the game. It's in the title, after all. So once again, flip it over to read the inside bits, and then some stuff's going to happen. A little puzzle solving later, but you end up inside a cabana. Once you are in here, make sure you investigate the shoes, and then you want to get her purse, and inside the purse is going to be a photo. I'm not sure you have to look at it or not, but I did anyways, just in case. To do that, you just want to use the D-pad to access your inventory and just view the photo that way. Not sure if this is part of the achievement. I did it, you know, for safety reasons, because, you know, don't want to mess up the achievement because you missed something stupid and small like this, but make sure you look at it. And you also want to get the photo next to the towel right here, and that will be all the clues in the cabana. And you can zoom around if you want to, but once you get this angle, you should get the commentary. Alright, you are going to head to the restaurant off to the left. Make sure you stop by this tower-looking part, and make sure you investigate that. That should pan the camera out, and you want to look at the newspaper stand off to the left. Once again, you want to look at the beach, and then you want to look at the top of the tower, which is called like a cupola or something like that. Something fancy and European that I don't understand, because, you know, not fancy. Head into the restaurant, and you have the hostess lady right here, or the owner. Investigate her. You want to investigate her red hair by zooming into her ear for some reason. But once you get that, make sure you get her clothes as well as the cash register as well. And those will make sure that we figure out that this lady owns this cafe. So once you get those, some stuff's going to happen. Lots of talking, but you're going to end up at the victim's house. Once you're in here, make sure you look at the piano to find out that the victim likes music, I guess. But you want to look at the sofa. There's a hashtag on here. Not sure what it's hashtagging. Pretty sure Twitter wasn't invented yet, but you know, whatever. You look at the violin, and of course look at the piano in the background. After that, we are going to look at this lady, and she's going to have some stuff on her, just like any other new character we meet. For her, what you want to do is you want to zoom in on the photo frame, I believe, and having a little bit of trouble with that. It's very, very precise. So we'll skip that for now and go to her face, and then we're going to go to the photo frame again. Once again, not working. Sometimes it's a little picky, but I think I found it. There we go. You want to kind of zoom into her knuckle. And finally, you want to zoom into her clenched fist. But then she's going to berate us for staring at her because she's a weirdo and doesn't want us to get achievements. And make sure you do that, and you can move on. Alright, so this is when we head into the upstairs bedroom. The first thing you want to look for is this music stand with a microphone and a recording device. What you want to do is make sure you look at all three. It's pretty simple. There's 3 things here, 3 observation points. Just make sure you get all 3 of them. Microphone, that's a metronome thing, and then the music stand. Get all 3 of those, and now we can go to the back right here. Make sure you look at the bed with all the pretty full dressies, and then we are going to go to the foot of the bed, which is going to be like one of those makeup bench things. But on here is going to be like a bunch of tickets to dance things, as well as the box of stockings. And make sure you look at the stockings first, and then look at the pieces of paper. There's like a brochure here, as well as like a certificate and like a movie ticket, I think. So look at all 3 of those. Lots of fancy stuff. And once you're done with that, we're going to head to the left of the room. You are going to go to the nightstand and look at the cool stuff on here. There's going to be this jewelry box. Make sure you open it up, and you'll get a key, which you'll need to solve the next puzzle. But also look at the medicine, which is like cough syrup, I think, because you know, every murder mystery has to have cough syrup in it somehow or another. Make sure you investigate the blue square on the wall. That's going to be like a record cover. And then you are going to do the clock puzzle. After all that's done, you're going to head downstairs to do the gramophone puzzle. Then this lady will be done with her business, I guess, and then you can investigate her again. Once again, look at her eyes, and then look at the photo frame that she's clearly obsessed with, as well as her hand, to see that she has no wedding ring, because she spends all day looking at photos. And this should also be the halfway point in terms of clues, because the game is only 4 chapters long, and we are at the end of the 2nd chapter. Alright, you are going to head back to the cafe to meet some schmuck with an Irish accent, probably because he's Irish, because this game takes place in the UK. But look at his clothes, as well as his face, most notably his eyes, and the dark circles around them, and the bottle of booze he's drinking. And that should be the last one for Chapter 2. And that's it for this part. Don't forget to check back soon for Part 3. And that's all there is to it.